If you go to www.tokodds.com, guys, you can find all the odds on all the football and all the other sports for that matter, your rugby championship that's on at the moment. But Brandon from Top Odds, are you there?
Yes.
So, Top Odds Compare on Twitter. Brandon, we're looking at a situation in South African football where both the MTN 8 semi-finals ended 2-0 to the Soweto Giants, leaving Platinum Stars and Bidvest Wits, surprisingly, in a very difficult situation going into the second legs. Are there any odds on them coming back, producing this miracle comeback and stop a Soweto Derby final?
Well, at the moment, WSB is the bookmaker. That's World Sports Betting, who's out with betting at the moment. And they don't have any betting to qualify. But what they do have is the betting for the particular game. So if you have a look at Pirates versus Wits, World Sports Betting have Wits up at 28-10. So that's just under 3-1. And Pirates up at even money. So the betting's a little bit short there in terms of Pirates. I don't really see Wits overturning this. It's 2 away goals. Away goals do count, am I correct?
Yes, they do, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's 2 away goals. You need Wits to basically win 3-0 or at least 2-0 to put it into extra time. The bookies only really have outright betting for that particular game at the moment. And, Wits aren't favourites, that's for sure.
No, I don't think they would be. I was amazed at the way that they. I thought they were going to hold them at least 0-0. I think that was Gavin's plan.
Yeah, and defensive error, and then obviously they were pushing for it and conceded the second goal. But I don't think we're going to tell Gavin that, which is good, because I think he's definitely he'll be looking to go there and obviously get those 2 goals and try and make the game go into extra time, because then anything can happen. And with Stars against Chiefs, probably pretty much the same, or probably even worse, I don't think.
Yeah, you're correct there, Mark. Kaizer Chiefs are a strong favourite at 5-10, so they're basically half the price of Pirates, and you can get 6.5-1 with World Sports Betting Platinum Stars. So, they're kind of writing it to be a Soweto Derby final, which is probably good for the fans. You always like to see Pirates and Chiefs playing each other, but I don't know if I'll be piling on the 5-10 Chiefs.
No, I don't think.
I don't think anyone would be, but I think that's obviously, as you said, good for the fans. I'm sure MTN will be very happy with that, because that's what they want to see: a full stadium, showcasing the brand and making the brand even bigger. Just a quick one. If you look back to last week, I know we spoke about what we would like to talk about, and obviously myself and Neil want to talk and. Want to talk about, obviously Arsenal having a fantastic opening game. Not the best performance, but a good win, most importantly. But Swansea against Man United, how many people... Was there a lot of payout for Swansea fans or people that back Swansea?
I had a feeling that you guys, knowing I'm a Man United fan, would bring Swansea into this conversation. But, at the end of the day, that was a massive result. I think a lot of people may have put Manchester United into their doubles and trebles for the weekend, that they were offering 7-20 at home. That's Allen Bookmaker and World Sports Betting. So it was a fairly generous price for Man United at home if you don't take recent form into account. Swansea came and got the win. I thought when Rooney equalised, Man United would run away with it. They were a little bit unlucky. They did hit the bar. They did have the majority of the possession, but the defence is just not good enough, and maybe this young signing Rojo can change that.
True, and thanks, Brandon. We didn't actually ask you as your commentator about Man United and hitting the post and that, because we don't really care. But obviously, fantastic win for Swansea. But some big games on the weekend. Obviously, United would want to bounce back. But I would say what are the pick of the weekend, not only because it's Arsenal. Arsenal, Everton. Last season it came down to quite a critical game where Everton were in pole position to come fourth for the Champions League. Arsenal went there and got a fantastic result. Obviously, ended up coming fourth. Everton, Arsenal against each other early days in the season. Obviously, quite a big game.
Yeah, most definitely. I don't know what you guys think of this Everton side this year. I don't know if they can have the same run of form that they had last year. I know that Ross Barkley is out until I think I saw 2015. So I don't know how much that's going to affect them. I know that Stephen Pienaar got a good assist this weekend, so he seems to be playing well for them. I just don't know what you guys think in terms of how they're going to actually perform this season. I'm just trying to click on the betting here. The site's just a little bit delayed, so just
No, I agree with you, Brad. I think that they,
Everton are at home. So
yeah, Everton's at home, and they did have obviously a season second to none, and arguably one of the best seasons they've ever had with a new coach and different style of football that they were playing. But to pick up on that is always going to be difficult. I do personally feel that someone like Lukaku, who he did warrant the money that they paid because of the success that he had there. But you always see this happen to strikers, is that once there's a price tag put to the amount of goals they score, they always go out and they struggle to score goals. So let's hope that it doesn't happen with him. And as you said, Barkley out is a big blow for them, a young superstar, and big blow for England. So a blow for them there. Lukaku, let's hope that he scores goals. But I do believe they're going to find it very difficult this season to end up anywhere in the top 6.
Yeah, well, I tend to agree with you, Mark, and I've got the betting in front of me now. And World Sports Betting have the best price on Everton. That's 18-10. That's just under 2-1 at home. But the betting's fairly close. Arsenal, with Alan Bookmaker and World Sports Betting, are up at 16-10. And the draw at 23-10 with both of our bookies. So they can't separate them. Arsenal are slight favourites. I think Arsenal may just be a little bit of value, and I think they're going to win this one.
No, definitely. And if you look at the rest...
He's saying the right things, Brandon, isn't he? Yeah, Arsenal have got a good chance here.
And looking at the other fixtures that are out there, Chelsea, Leicester, you assume everyone's backing Chelsea there. Villa, Newcastle, once again an interesting one. Villa had a good win. Newcastle, losing to Man City on the weekend. If Villa go out and get a good result there, and I also feel the same for Palace against West Ham. Palace at home last season. That's where, unfortunately, Tony Pulis has left because of their transfer policies. He's left. Yes, they gave a good performance against Arsenal at home. They would want to be, when they're playing teams like West Ham, want to be getting a result. A positive result for them to move up the table. But why I say that, I feel that, if Newcastle lose and West Ham lose, and especially West Ham, someone like Sam Allardyce, I think his job is he'll be worried the next morning what the newspapers will be saying. And I'll be one not shedding a tear for that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, Tottenham, they were lucky to beat West Ham. I don't know if they did play each other. I am correct. Before I'm talking about the wrong thing here, but I think Tottenham. I don't know if they deserve the win. Maybe West Ham deserved the draw at home to start. But it's a difficult fixture for them. But I do think the fixture of the weekend has to be Liverpool-Man City. I think we're just going to spend a little bit of time on that one to say that Man City are favourites with both bookies at 17-20 at home. That's Alan Bookmaker and World Sports Betting, and Liverpool just over 3-1. So I don't know. I'll be backing Man City. That's what I can tell you.
No, definitely. I'll also be backing Man City. But if you're a gambler, and I'm sure if you're a Liverpool fan, you definitely would put a 10 on Liverpool to go away and at least get a point there. But I think
it'll be a good point. It'll be a very, very good point for Liverpool. But if you're a betting man, take the 3-1 or 33-10. Like I've told Neil before, when you wanted to back West Ham to win the title, we'd rather throw your money on the table and set it on fire.
Well, exactly. He did ask you that?
I never asked that.
Word,
West Ham
anyway.
to win the title, 340-1, I would have thought. Yes.
I think it was 2,000 to win.
I think they were, weren't they?
Sam, so, yeah.
Brandon, great stuff.
Backing Man.
Yeah, we all go for Man City. Comfort makes us. Brandon, great stuff. We'll keep an eye on Top Odds Compare and on Twitter and topadds.com and look at our prices. There's also rugby betting there for your mad Australians and New Zealanders and Springboks and Argentinians. We'll be back to you next week.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good weekend.
Great stuff, Brandon.